Young girl, you are young and strong. Young man, you are young and strong. And this is a very important message for those that are in school and going to college. And those who are going to these hard training institutions. You see, the road and the journey not easy, you know. Because you have to remember, say, a lot of people would love to be in your position. A lot of people would love to go to school. A lot of people would love to go to college. Then on top of that, why are you going to college? Why are you going to school? These are the questions that arises. Yes? If you are going to school and you are in a learning process, these are things that you have to be mindful of. Your school fee, you know, easy to find. How hard your mother and your father have to work to put you in these institutions because they believe that it can help you to become a better person. It can if you know how to use it. It is a tool. Education is a good thing. It helps you, it helps to train your mind. It helps to discipline you in some form of way. Yes? Education is a good thing. It helps you to read and have understanding. It helps you to add, to multiply, to subtract, to check. Yes? So why are you giving up? Why are you giving up? Why are you having these kind of doubts? These kind of fears in your mind? Why are you developing this kind of fear? Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it would be easy. But what do you do with your time when you should be studying? What do you do with your time when you should be focused in your schoolwork? Going to college. Yes? Going to college. Every college student must have a vision. Because if you don't have a vision, what is your next move when you leave college? What is your next move? What is your plan? That when college finish and you graduate and you get a certificate and a wonderful moment there, get excited and everything and over. Are you going to blame society? We have to be mindful of these things because these are some of the mistakes that we encounter on a regular basis. People leaving colleges and cannot find a space to fit themselves. Yes? And I am trying to help some people to the best of my ability. that with a vision, you know the direction that you are heading. If you want to become a doctor or a nurse, you focus on which institution you want to work. Research these things. Ask your school questions. Talk with your teacher. If your teacher not listen to you, talk with somebody else who is inclined with this field. Do your research and try to fit yourself somewhere. Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it would be a walk in the park. But if you don't fight for your space and defend your space, how are you planning on surviving? Nobody is going to bring manna on a platter and give it to you. Who does that? Very few people. We have to be calm, focus, and meditate. We have to meditate on these things. We have to find a way. Don't tell yourself that it is not possible, or there is no way, or this or that, or you blame society. No! Eradicate these things from your mind. Eradicate these things from your mind. You understand? Because if you tell yourself these things, you are going to automatically believe these things. And when you believe these things, it becomes a part of you. It starts to take over your mind space of thinking. So you cannot think properly. You cannot think constructively because there is a barrier. A barrier that you created. A barrier has been created to affect your level of thinking positively and constructively. Are you just going to give up on life if the first move you make doesn't go according to plan? No, I challenge you not to. Yes? Sometimes the work that you require is not the one that is available. My suggestion is that if there is something that is available at the moment, do not allow yourself to be distracted, but you can take it because you can gain experience from it. And the more experience you have, it helps to build your knowledge. It helps to build your self-esteem. It helps to build you in more ways than you can even imagine. Yes? So we have to fill all the spaces until there is no space left and stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. It's not all the time the things that you need are going to come in front of you right away. Sometimes you have to work for it. You have to be comfortable by being uncomfortable. And I challenge you today. You have to be comfortable by being comfortable sometimes. And this is to say, When you need something in this life, you have very little free time. You have very little or no idle time. You have time to stay focused. You have time to stick the rev pedal. You have time to exercise. You have time to read about what you need. And not because they get holidays, you should stop. No. No. It doesn't stop there. No. You should do something about your vision every single day. Every single day, your vision doesn't take holidays. No. No. Because the moment you start taking holidays is the moment there's room for distraction. The moment you take holidays is the moment you start procrastinating. That is procrastination. Putting off your vision for something else. What could be so important? Yes? And that is for the upper class. Those who are in school, please, I beg of you, do not follow anyone. Not all the teachers are flexible and effective to give you the information as required. But while you are in your own space and your own time, ask questions, follow up with your parents, follow up with someone that you think is in a more learning mode. Understand what they are doing in the class. Look to people that can help you for help. Learn to read. The moment you learn to read, your mentality changes. You understand things more properly. Stop going to school and wasting time, young people. Stop wasting your parents' hard-working money. There's so much more things in the world that they could be doing with their money. Stop wasting your parents' money for them to sending you to school on a daily basis. For them to pay in that school fee for you every year. To find food and clothes and shelter for you. Stop wasting your parents' time. You need to get a grip of that. Be mindful that there are a lot of people who would love to be in a position to get the opportunity that you have. A lot of times school full and children can't get for going to school, and you have the opportunity and wasting your time in school. Who teach you these things? How beneficial are these things to you? Wasting time in school. I used to waste a lot of time in school. I have a lot of regrets, but I correct myself. How many people are willing to do that? How many people can waste their days of school and still correct themselves? Stop wasting your parents' hard-working money and hard-working time. Stop wasting your parents' time. Because they work so hard. Sometimes you don't even know the things where them do. Sometimes they have loan for kill. Sometimes they can't even eat. And ensure say you are eat. Sometimes at the bun them have a scrape. And then now tell you, so you now know. So let me tell you, so a lot of parents make a lot of sacrifices to send children through school. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes the father go through some stress. Sometimes the mother go through some hell of a sitting. You have to wonder. So appreciate the fact. Appreciate the fact that you get this opportunity. Especially for the ladies. We have to be more responsible too as well. And not because you're young. Don't make no boy whisper no foolishness in their ears. Yes? And if you do reach a stage and you have to have sex, ensure that your partner use protection. Or else don't do it none at all. Because this will affect you. It will put you to shame. You will embarrass yourself. You will embarrass your family. Waste your time. Waste your parents' time and money. We have to wise up these days in society. Nobody is not fool anymore. And I realize I done my own survey, and more than average percent of people are willing to learn no matter what age they are, no matter how young, no matter how old. People are willing to learn now than before. You would be amazed. You would be amazed how many people want to learn in this stage of year and time. In the technology age. Everybody wants to learn. Because there's something new put to the table every day. So you who get that opportunity to go to school, exercise it and make the best use of it. Tell yourself that when you leave school with something. Every individual should vie to be the best reader. Because reading is one of the most powerful gifts you could ever have. Learning to read. Learning to read, and we need more reading programs and reading institutions on the land. Because it is lack of reading creating so much ignorance in the place. People who have barriers in reading. They are lack of understanding 90% of the time. God bless the 10% that have understanding. But more than average percent of the time, why people are so illiterate and so ignorant is because of lack of reading. So waste not your time while you are in school. And look to people that can help you. Don't be ashamed. It is beneficiary to you at the end of the day. You are going to reap that benefit of helping yourself. Because if the wrong person get into your mind, then you can be doomed. You can be slowed down for a very long time. If you follow an idler you shall become. Because that's the route you choose. If you follow someone that is trying to be a better person, you will learn something. Because they are learning as they go. They are not more of a person than you are. You are not less of a person. No! Every man is equal. Everyone is equal. You can. You can believe in yourself. Yes? Believe in yourself. Don't be a fool. Don't follow. Well, be careful of who you follow. Be careful of who you follow. Because in order to be a good leader, you have to follow. Good leaders follow. And lead by example. And for the parents that have the power to drive constructive things in the mind of their of their children, please do so with understanding and ensure that when you explain something to someone, they have an understanding, a satisfactory understanding of what you are saying to them. If you do not understand how to express yourself to your child or children, you should ask for help. You should ask for help. It is mandatory. We need to ask for help. Have them have access to these institutions. Help them to the best that you can. We need to pull up more youths. Pull them up because they are the future. When we get old and dead and gone, who are going to have to run the place? What did you teach your child to come up and do? We have to be mindful of these things. What did your ancestors leave for you to do? We have to be mindful of these things. How are we going to make society a better place? How you determine that your youth do something, leave a trace or a mark? How do you determine that your children or child becomes better than you were in society? He's your marker. She's your marker. You do not give up on this individual. Because a baby is born knowing nothing at all. You were born knowing nothing at all. It is experience that teaches. It is reading that gives you knowledge. So everyone needs help. Everyone needs help. Everyone needs guides. And after some of these children fail so much, they still come back to learning process. They still come back as an adult looking for learning, looking for guidance, looking for a direction. So while you can help these individuals, please do so. Please do something. Do not sit back and watch your child waste their life. Their whole entire life straight through school, wasting your hard-earned money. You could find something else and do. We have to be mindful of these things. Ensure that you hold on your foot. Ask for help. Research the right organization. I need help because I cannot manage. And people are afraid of these things. We need to get into this zone and ask for help. And I will be grateful for the child that I can change today. To stay focused. To read. To read every day if you can. Read every single day if you can. And be mindful of the things that you read. Ensure that you read something constructively. And if you can't read, listen to positive and constructive clips. Same thing for the college students. Read for understanding. If you don't understand, read it again. If you don't understand, read it again. If you don't understand, read it again, because this is what you want. This is what you need. This is a part of your vision. It is in the stage. It is a part of the step. You need to get this. You need to get this. And the only time you take a break is when you get it. You don't ease up until you get it. We have to be mindful of these things, because these are some of the this is where some of the failures come into place. When we procrastinate. Hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your dreams. Write your vision and run with it. It is yours. It is the best gift you could ever give yourself. A vision board you need. Thank you so much. If this information is useful to you and beneficiary, and you think that someone needs this to help someone, you can subscribe, like and share and forward it to them. Thank you so much. This nation is a wonderful place. We have to just exercise it and do the right thing. Thank you.